It's her right hand.
What Cassidy Hutchinson revealed in her nearly 3 hours of public testimony with the committee was possibly the clearest link that Trump knew about the violence that would take place on January 6th. And not only did he know, but that he was okay with it.
Her office was just right down the hall from the Oval Office. She was chief of staff to Mark Meadows. She was backstage when the president gave his big rally on January 6th, there at in front of the White House at the Ellipse.
Announced area tent behind the stage. He was very concerned about the shot, meaning the photograph that we would get, because the rally space wasn't full. And he felt the mags were at fault for not letting everybody in. But another leading reason, and likely the primary reason, is because he wanted it full and he was angry that we weren't letting people through the mags with weapons.
Complainants both saw stock of an AR-15.
The complainant had seen like the butt of an AR-15, and that was just terrifying to me. I was not allowed to bring in a gas mask or a protective vest to the January 6th rally. I was not allowed to bring them at all. So I had no protective equipment with me, and he just wanted them to come right on through with those things, no problem. And so that was just, it gave me pause hearing that. And then just hearing the amount of guns that were in the crowd, really it felt dangerous on the ground that day.
We're going to try and give them the kind of pride and boldness that they need to take back our country. So let's walk down Pennsylvania Avenue.
Tells his supporters to march to the Capitol and to fight like hell for democracy, for an election that was stolen from them. And immediately after that, Trump is put in his motorcade, and he has every plan to go to the Capitol with his supporters. And it is in that motorcade where Secret Service informs him that that is not possible.
The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel. And when Mr. Renato had recounted this story to me, he had motioned towards his clavicles.
Pat Cipollone, Trump's White House counsel, messaged Cassidy Hutchinson while those conversations about Trump going to the Capitol were happening, and pretty much told her to shut it down. He laid out, really clearly the legal implications of a sitting president traveling to the Capitol unscheduled while there is a mob also storming their way there.
A defeated president standing in front of the Capitol with a mob of supporters, hundreds, thousands of people, some of them armed, fighting for his presidency. It would have been a scene like nothing Americans or the world had seen. It is something that Americans now have a better understanding of what could have happened, what was intended to happen that day.